Hey collective, it's the Pleiadian High Priest, aka Brandon Curtis at Entpgathering Science and Spirituality meeting with an Akashic Records reading. I'm out here enjoying the beautiful sunshine, looking over the water, and getting some fresh air on this beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day here on the east coast of the USA. Hope you're all doing well. And I just want to thank you for donations and booking with me and my services. I've changed my services and opened up some new services. So if you want to check out what I have to offer and the prices and all that good stuff, check out entpgathering.com. That's entpgathering.com. All right, Spirit. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael, and also Archangel Metatron, the recording angel. Who better to ask about the Akashic Records? Well, okay, let's call in Archangel Sandalphon and the energy of Thoth and Ma'at and Sekhmet, Sobek, Osset, and Anubis. My boy Anubis. Hope you're all doing well. Please give us a like, share your energy, join the collective here at ENTP Gathering, and smash that bell icon if you're not a subscriber. Ace of Crystals. New start, new home for a lot of you. You may have recently gone into a 10 of Pentacles situation where, 10 is a number of endings. I'm picking up, it's written in your Akashic Records that as divine beings, as earth angels, as chosen ones, you will always have the divine presenting you new opportunities to build financial stability and abundance for yourself. But you gotta know and remember and live the truth that as divine beings, people are always going to be testing you and swooping in and stealing your energy and your blessings. But this is, these are people who are generating negative karma. And, it could be too, I'm hearing, in the past life, you were in a position to take their pentacles, and this is sort of, them following you into this life from the past life and looking for revenge. It's in your power now, divine beings, to forgive and forget these attacks that are coming against you. Just know that you will always be given an ace of crystals upon which you can rebuild in this lifetime. And for many of you, this represents you're karma free. Even though you might have past life karmics after you seeking revenge, you're karma free, I keep hearing. So you know that they're just building. Oh wow, awesome. Yeah. Past life karmics, 8 of Cups in reverse. And look, Ace of Wands in the upright. Not only do you have Ace of Crystals, earth energy, you have the Ace of Wands, fire energy. And I always say, check out my other readings, that earth and fire are the best to manifest with. So I see you Eight of Cups in reverse. That's your karmic's position after coming after you. They're all up in their feels. They're stuck. They can't move towards their 9 and eventual 10 of Cups because they're still working off karma. In the subconscious of the situation, 5 of Crystals. Yeah. These karmics that are coming for you, this is 2 things. This is you being able to endure in 5 of Pentacles or Crystals energy of being isolated from, being the solo space-time traveler that you are. That's interesting. That's a first. You've lived many lifetimes, and as a divine being, as a starseed, 10 of Swords energy, along with this 5 of Pentacles. Gotcha. Ego death process is no biggie for you. These karmics from your past life can come at you and they can kill off. What they're effectively doing is eliminating your own karma by bringing 636, by retaliating, by coming for you. You're now karma free. All they're doing is just reaping more karma upon themselves. And no matter how many times they cause an ego death with you, you're always going to be presented with an Ace of Crystals and an Ace of Wands upon which you can move forward. And you have such great Taurus, happy birthday Taurus, by the way. It's Taurus season after all. And if you want a special reading, check out Entpgathering.com for the solar cycle special in Taurus. We'll tap into your second house energy of values and your 5 senses and get a sense of where you are. With as an earth angel, you have great endurance. Oh, and look in this card too, in these crystals, you got some pets. So many of you get outside. I've been communing with a lot of wildlife and insects and birds out here. These are also your spirit guides and past life energies that are aiding you in, when those times where, a lot of this work as divine beings, it's a solo journey until you can match up with your divine counterpart. 2 of coins on the bottom of the deck. You can rely on nature and the spirit guides and ancestors and spirit animals and their totems to get you through, to endure all these attacks of swords energy that your karmics, these people that just can't let you go. This is in your subconscious. So let's find out what energies are in your recent past. Spirit, Archangel Metatron, Archangels, Thoth, Ma'at, Sekhmet. Please show us energies in the recent past that might be leaving or is accessible to the collective that they can rely on to move them forward. All right. Star card, Aquarius energy, healing, Ace of Pentacles or Crystals, Ace of Wands. You will always, after 10 of Swords, you in your subconscious, you're feeling these ego deaths and these attacks, and you feel alone, but you have the power of Isis or Aset here to always heal yourself. And that's why a lot of these karmics come after you is they're up in the 8 of Cups in reverse. They don't know how to take those waters, of those Piscean waters, and transmute them like the star does, like Osset does, Isis does. This is Aphrodite and Venusian energy as well. It's the water bearer. Yeah, it's Aquarius, because we're moving out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And you, star, know how to take those nasty Piscean waters that they're stuck in, Eight of Cups, in reverse, and cleanse them. Effectively, you're kind of like a filter, or you filter those waters, and that's the the true nature of a star, being the water bearer, the sign of Aquarius. Cleansing those, it's like an Aquarius air energy Piscean water filter that you're running those dark, nasty waters through and healing yourself. All right, in the strength position. All right, we got the Emperor and Two of Swords. Choices. So whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, you're calling in your divine counterpart. Also, the second message is there, could be an Emperor energy that was coming for you and, bringing you lots of Ten of Swords or putting you out with Five of Crystals energy that is, you now have Two of Swords, who's in a schizophrenic state. They're very ambivalent, where you take the Two of Swords energy that the Emperor in the negative feels here. Look at the scowl on his face, on his mug. And you're actually, there's great peace of mind. That's one message. This is a bad Emperor who's been coming for you, who's now very ambivalent, knows that they could turn away and stop bringing these swords your way, or stop trying to control you and your path towards your divine counterpart. Yeah, they're stuck. They're very, very ambivalent and schizophrenic at the same time. The other way to read these cards in your strength position is that you are moving away towards your Emperor or your divine counterpart, and or with peace of mind and choices to make, you are now stepping into Emperor status. Doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter here, because gender's fluid. So if you're a divine feminine, you're using your divine masculine within to take control of moving and the choices that you'll make towards your divine masculine. Make sense? It does for me. All right, in the near future, got some sirens. Got an ambulance and a cop car. This Emperor energy is I'm looking down at, they're looking up at me. And some of your karmics, they're Eight of Cups. They're not doing well health-wise, emotionally, most certainly. And, the subconscious, Ten of Swords and Five of Pentacles that you feel in your subconscious, you know how to transmute those energies. And your karmics are now feeling that. It's like, with your Emperor energy and star energy, you've pushed all that energy out of your person, healed, and now there's only one place for that energy to go, because energy has to go somewhere, it has to live somewhere, and it's in your karmics. Seven of Wands, spiritually protected. In your near future or in your energy right now. Seven's a number of heaven. Leo energy. I'm gonna get some more clarifiers. I see you looking out into the universe, with a spirit animal of what looks like a tiger here, feline energy. And you are partnering up with your spirit guides and your ancestors and your angels. You may feel like you're still in the trenches somewhat, but I think, once you get a greater perspective, now that you've healed with star energy and you're taking on emperor energy to control your environment, I think you're going to peek up over this ridge here and see that, let's see, clarify 7 of Wands. What's a collective going to see when they stand up and peek over this ridge while being in the trenches? You're going to see that the way is clear. When you stand up, you are standing up literally in temperance energy, a great balance. So you go from star to emperor to temperance. That's the Earth Angel card. That's the alchemist card. This is in your Akashic records. You now have access to. This is in the very near future. 7 of Wands and temperance energy. It's like, okay, yeah, you go from 7 of Wands energy, which is Leo, fixed fire energy, and you elevate that fire. You work with that fire and elevate it to the most spiritual fire, which is Sagittarius energy, temperance energy. All right, right now you are currently, can't make this up, 10 of crystals or 10 of pentacles. So you are transmuting. You are the alchemist. You are the earth angel in emperor energy, star energy, temperance energy, and you are moving towards your divine counterpart and ultimately a 10 of pentacles. So 5 of pentacles in your subconscious is going away and you're doubling up big time and quickly. Again, with Ace of Pentacles coming out in the first, with 8 of Cups, leaving your karmics in the dust, and them taking on all the energy that they sent out your way, combined with the Ace of Wands, you are literally creating, stepping into 10 of crystals energy. Amazing. Can you get more? What's the question? King of Wands. I didn't even ask a question. 10 of Wands. We got 3 10s out. 10 of Swords, 10 of Crystals, 10 of Wands now. Some of you could have been challenged by a King of Wands, or you are, all right. You are heavy into Sagittarius energy. Following the Temperance and the 10 of Crystals, now 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and King of Wands, which, represents for me usually Leo energy. But here paired with the 10 of Wands, yeah, you are the leader, or you're calling in a King of Wands. You could be an earth sign, or this King of Wands is a fire sign, most likely, somebody who is responsible and has the power and energy to live in 10 of Wands. This is somebody who is destined to lead others. And here, 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Crystals, 10 of Wands into the King of Wands. Yeah, your divine counterpart is a leader, but that's to be expected, right? They are a king. And no matter what sign you are, or that they are, I mean, your divine counterpart could be a water sign, but these cards indicate currently, whoever they are, they are a leader, and they have good, healthy values, and they know how to use that King of Wands energy. All right, in the environment, King of Cups. See, I said you could be any sign. So King of Cups, that's the intellectual father. That's somebody who is somebody who has a high level of emotional intelligence. Here paired with King of Wands, fire and water, two kings back to back. Yeah, your divine counterpart is going to be super balanced. And not only are they going to be a King of Wands, they're going to be a King of Cups as well. They'll know how to emotionally connect to the people that they're responsible for, to connect to you as their divine counterpart. And if this reading resonates with you, this could be you. Whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, you have great emotional, intuitive, intellectual, spiritual energy about you that is on the level of a king, a great leader. Really handsome too. All right. Who else is in your energy collective about this King of Cups? Get another card from you, Spirit. This one wants to. Oh, we got two. Can't make this up. Cannot make this up. So we go from King of Cups to Knight of Cups. Somebody who's willing to take action, and maybe this is you, collective, taking action towards your King of Cups, or maybe your King of Pentacles. So in your environment, you are moving divine masc, divine feminine. If you're a divine masc, you are the Emperor. The only thing that we don't have out here is King of Swords. You are absolutely taking control of your environment, of your five senses, King of Crystals, King of Pentacles, of your emotions, King of Cups, and of your spiritual responsibilities, King of Wands. And you one sexy mofo, divine masc. And if you're divine feminine, you are clearly moving towards an emperor, because it's in your higher consciousness, higher mind, and your strength position if you're divine feminine. And I'm also hearing some of you are going to have your pick of a King of Wands, King of Cups, or a King of Pentacles. Six of Wands, success, Leo energy. That's the final card in your immediate energy, in your environment. These are the people and the energies in your environment right now, collective. In the hopes and or fears part of this reading for the collective, my beautiful collective, I get hopes and or fears. Heads up. Any procrastinate? Oh, got the Hierophant. So, there could be the hope in the Hierophant is commitment, Taurus energy, a great connection to God, and it, the Hierophant is like a lesser god on earth who has like Yahweh, has God on speed dial. Anytime you want to connect with God, they're there. And it also represents, like I said, commitment. So that's in the hope section. Any fears or hesitations of my collective on this amazing freaking journey? Star energy, Temperance energy, Emperor energy, King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the upright. while their karmics are in 8 of Cups, and now taking in the reverse and taking on 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacle energy. Fears would be 4 of Swords, Libra energy. Libra's about relationships. 4 of Swords is about mental rest. Don't be afraid, with all this energy and this transmutation that you've done recently, don't be afraid to slow it down and take plenty of naps and rest. Because what it's going to do is it's going to connect you, and you'll collaborate. You'll go from, when you take that mental rest that is required sometimes, right? I know a lot of you have been working so hard and you want to come into union with your divine counterpart, but know, slow and steady wins the race, and take care of your mental health, and this Swords energy to keep yourself protected. When you do utilize 4 of Swords energy, you're going to connect with your higher self, and you'll get downloads, and you'll start working with your spirit guides and ancestors who will give you the path to take. They will give you options, and they will give you guidance with 6 of Swords energy. I mean, literally, look, there you are, waking up from your 4 of Swords nap and your rest and your relaxation, and stepping into 6 of Swords energy, Aquarius energy, more star energy, where you will collaborate with your higher mind. And I'm also hearing, you'll walk into your Akashic library and read what's there. Yeah, you will. Wow. Can't make this up. All right. So you got all the kings out here now. These are in the upright. King of Swords and the Strength card. Aquarius and Leo, these are opposites. And I didn't ask for a final outcome, so I'm going to keep this in the hopes and fears. For some of you, you've dealt with so many freaking narcissists and egoists that don't be afraid of meeting new people who might initially present. Okay, some of you are still so shell-shocked from being in the trenches in the spiritual warfare. You've transmuted those energies with temperance energy, but there's still residual Swords and 5 of Pentacles energy that you're still going to be tested. It's not like it's clear sailing at this point. Depending on when you spiritually started to awaken, some of you are near the beginnings. Let's say the first 25% of your journey towards your divine counterpart, and others are nearing or in the home stretch. Right? You see the finish line, but still the divine is going to make sure that your energies are strong, that your mental acuity and observation is still very sharp. So there's a little bit of fear in that you are going to have to go through what you've already been through. And that's usually the case, but it isn't going to be as intense. In other words, yeah, you might meet someone who is your King of Swords or your Emperor, or Empress, take what resonates, Justice on the bottom of the deck, who might trigger you, who there'll be flashes of what you've been through in the relationships that you've had to break away from, who were presenting a narcissist-like quality and energy about them. But everybody has a bit of narcissistic wounding, especially you chosen ones. You probably were raised by narcissists, big time. And you've spent so much of your spiritual ascension in healing those narcissistic woundings that you've endured. So yeah, you're gonna be triggered by any hint of narcissism in the other, and even in your divine counterpart. Remember, they've been through very similar situations and having to transmute similar healings for their narcissistic abusers, or from their narcissistic abusers. So yeah, there'll be flashes and moments, not only in yourself, but in your divine counterpart, of narcissism. But these are just remnants of the narcissistic wounding that you've endured. Bottom of the deck, Justice, and the Devil, and the Sun, and the Moon. Wow, great balance. All right, let's get a final outcome for my divine beings. Oh, you can't make this up. I'm not going to take that in the reverse. I'm going to take this in the upright, Two of Cups. So a union is coming forward. And some of you have been under spiritual attack. You might be afraid to get out into the dating scene. Here's a clear indication that you should. Yeah, get out in the dating scene, because that's where you're going to encounter Knight of Wands energy in the reverse. People who only just want you, for your sexual energy that you're exuding right now. And again, it's going to be a test for you. Also, this is indicating that for some of you who have been under spiritual attack, especially to your sacral chakra and your solar plexus and your root chakra, that I see that there's going to be a fire building up in those chakras for you, that is going to even make you even more attractive and desirable. So people will come for you, they will test you, but have fun with it. You're spiritually protected, Seven of Wands. You are a temperance angel, and you'll be able to transmute all of those energies. And this is just going to grow your discernment for all of your Two of Cups relationships that you have coming in your future. It is destined. It's in your Akashic records that this is the outcome. So what? Wow. Okay. All right. So what was once in the dark that you couldn't see will be illuminated. And I love that they've come out together with the Justice card. This is your justice. This is your balance of yin and yang, of dark and light, that is a part of your divine union that is in your future. It's written in your Akashic records, and it's your destiny. And here you are, you're going to venture out with Knight of Swords energy, but you're not going to be using that sword. You see, it's sitting there right by you as you look down with a great perspective over the dating scene, or whatever community, or the entire world, Temperance Angel. And you're not going to approach this divine counterpart. You're gonna go through the dating scene, and I'm encouraging you to get out there and mix with other people's energy. and trust that you'll always gain, you'll be so far above and have such a great perspective over your situation. You can trust, because you're so well balanced with sun and moon energy, and you have justice on your side, that you are not going to have to pick up the sword and react. You'll be able to respond because you're taking the time to really look at the situation, to look at the person that you're flirting with or dating with, and suss out the energies. Behind that, you're going to do that with, a lot of love and playfulness and creativity with the Page of Cups. And you are calling in, because you've done the work. You're creating a future for you where you're going to come together with your divine counterpart, Three of Wands energy. You do this with great strength because you know your shadow side with Eight of Swords. I mean, look, she looks so beautiful. She willingly surrounds herself with these swords, whose points are not being, threatening. And you can see it's a great balance, sun and moon card of your dark and light. And you're going to take all that knowledge and all that power and all that strength of all the four elements, and you're going to call in. You're going to manifest your divine counterpart, along with I love this Tower card. This is after the Magician. So you are the Magician, Gemini energy. Tower card is Mars energy. And you will be able to, look at this tower. Aside from the lightning behind, and look, you have the sun and the moon in the background behind this tower, in the background. This tower is standing beautifully, and you're at the base. Nothing's fallen from it. So this tells me with Magician, strength, and energy, divine being, that you can build whatever tower that you wish, because you're not going to react. You won't be triggered. You're going to respond carefully, thoughtfully, from a great perspective on exactly what foundations you want to lay upon which you're going to build your tower. And in that tower, you and your divine counterpart will live and make love and have fun and pray and meditate together and maybe build a business. I am hearing. Maybe you're both spiritual leaders, or maybe it's a twin flame or a soulmate union. Whatever it is, it's in your near future. You have all the resources available to you. You know who you are. You know your environment. You know who your karmics are, and just know that you will still be tested by the divine. This is just to keep you strong and sharp. For most of you, you've been through the worst of it. Your karmics are reeling, especially after, now with Mercury in Taurus, in retrograde, all this magic, all this Ten of Swords energy is being returned to them. And after this solar eclipse, this hybrid eclipse that was amazing, all this energy over the next 3 to 6 months, the energy of the eclipse will still be out there that you can use to your benefit, and that you can use to build that tower any which way you like it. But don't forget to have fun, be flirty, get out there, and mingle, and free up these attacks to your first 3 chakras, that your karmics, doing moon magic and just nasty magician sort of magic coming up against you, that they've been performing on you for so long now. I just feel in the collective just a great lightness of being that you've earned. And if you want to connect with me, I just want to thank all the people who have booked my services, or smash the bell icon and become a subscriber. I feel us coming together, and especially those who we're all on the same wavelength, no matter where we're coming from. And the more that we come together, like these videos, share our part of the story in the comment section, the more we will grow even stronger. We're meant to gather together to help each other transmute energies that are still coming our way. And the more that we come together and grow stronger, we will be absolutely impenetrable to the effects of these darker energies that want to keep divine beings down. But you're well on your way to meeting your divine counterpart. The divine wants you to play the field a little bit. And I'm also feeling in this lightness of being, a lot of you are letting go of the idea of a twin flame. Many of you are realizing that, you did encounter your twin flame in this lifetime, but they couldn't keep up, or they made another choice not to hook up with you, but they still came into your life to activate. You both activated each other. Wow, can't make this up. And I was talking about twin flames who chose the darker path, let's say. And so it was in the reverse. But I'm flipping it over because you, in this collective, have chosen a divine path and purpose. And for those of you who aren't hooking up with your twin flame in this lifetime, you're calling in your soulmate. And the divine wants you to know to have fun in finding that soulmate. And loosen up and really enjoy the energy that's coming your way, because you deserve it. And many of you are, I don't know if forgiving, but I heard it is the right word regarding your twin flame who couldn't keep up or who chose a different path. But there's a great awakening here with planet Pluto. Pluto is about relationships. It's about endings and death and transmutation of sexual energy and intimacy and trust. All of you collective are wakening up to the true power that Pluto brings, and realizing that you're so much better off not hooking up with your twin in this lifetime. And you're waking up to and getting really excited, even a little bit randy and excited down there about going out into the dating scene and being more sociable and opening up, because energetically a lot of the karmic energies and attacks, spiritual attacks, have been cleared. So I'm going to end it here on the 44th minute. And please like, share, subscribe, and until the next reading, namaste.